Hi guys, Crescent Moon. It's been a busy day, and I just wanted to chit chat with you a little bit. I don't know how many of you have seen the other. I think I've done 2 so far today. I did one on my soap, and then one on something. Oh, my incense, which I thought I grabbed and brought over. Yep, I did. My little incense mixture, which worked really good. I just got done with my house blessing, house cleansing, inside and out. I didn't. We've been sick. Well, I haven't been sick. My son and my husband have been sick. So that needed to be taken care of on that end. But there's something else going on that keeps, and it could just be the spoons. And by spoons, I'll show you what those are in a second. But they keep falling, and you know, they're sitting against a wall that has a washer and dryer on it. My problem is they fall and land in my kitchen, and when you see where they're placed at, you'll understand why that's damn near impossible. And it's not an everyday thing, it's just every once in a while. And I've meant to track like certain times that it happens, or because we're awake, we're in the room when it happens, and it's, you know, it's not scary, but it's like, I want to know what it is. I'm that person. So, did my house blessing and pretty much said, you know, if I didn't invite you, you don't need to be here. And I did that for like 30 minutes. And the house feels different. But I also got the sense toward the end of the blessing, the house got real still. Like an odd kind of still. Like the calm before the storm kind of still. So I don't know what that means, but I didn't like it. I continued and finished, and then I laid salt down, black and white, and I felt a little bit better after that. And I might film it one day, like a mock go through of what I do. And because what I do is I put my incense blend, and this is still hot. And my it's hot, but I can touch it. But I put my charcoal disc in there with my stuff, and all of it didn't burn. And when I lit it, I had some interesting things happen. When I was trying to light it, my candle blew out. Like when I was lighting the charcoal, I wish I had a candle to reference. Okay, well this is the one, and it's stuck with wax. This is the one I used. My black one is still going. I've still got it going. And it's an actual, oh, well, I'll be damned. That's some bougie shit right there. Okay, I don't know. Okay. Like, I noticed it had this thing that it was supposed to be black, and then it had black on top. But it's, hold on. Let me see if you can. It's not a black candle. This could be some of my issue today. Or the past couple days, because I've been lighting this sucker for 2 or 3 different workings that might explain some stuff. I'm not real happy about that. Okay, I'm going to have to redo my ritual. My cleansing ritual. Which I just kind of came up with, so I don't know if it's right, but it felt right, so. Now I gotta start over. I guess I should have noticed that sooner. But I didn't, and it's alright. I'm gonna fix it. But anyway, I went to light the charcoal disc, and I don't have like tong thingies, so I'm using my kitchen tongs. They're washable. So I'm lighting it, I'm holding it up, and it was obviously a bigger candle at that point, and I went to put it to my candle, and it blew my candle out, or let me just say my candle got blown out. So I kind of was like,
That's a sign I definitely need to do this. Now, it could just be me. It could have just been a weird fluke, but it didn't feel that way. It's never happened before until I go to cleanse my house. So I take that as a, I knew it. So, that's what happened. So, and now that I know my little filter candle, my cleanser candle is not capable of doing its job because it's not thoroughly through and through the way it needs to be. Which that really, okay, different. I'm just not gonna rant about that. Anyway, it didn't feel right, and toward the end, I felt like it's almost like it settled to the ground to rebuild. So I'm going to have to do some more overhauling. Nothing bad has happened. It's just, like I said, my son's been sick. My husband's teeter-tottered. He'll feel shitty for a couple days, and then he'll feel better, you know. So I'm just going to redo it. I'm going to re-up here this evening. And we're supposed to be eating dinner with my friend and her family that's in town. Well, we're not supposed to. We're going to go eat dinner with my family and her family that's visiting from New Jersey. So, anywho, but my soap didn't turn out the way I wanted to because I guess the glycerin is a very soapy soap, and I've never used it before. And I don't like putting dyes and unless it's like an essential oil or an infused oil or something like that of that nature. I don't like adding the fragrance type oils to them because I don't know where they came from and I don't know how they're processed. So I'd rather just, if it's going to be a white soap with blue chunks in it because of something I put in, or green chunks or whatever, that's just the way the soap's going to be. And that's fine with me. But the soap, it is very pretty, but it did not turn out the right way. And I posted pictures on Facebook, so I'm just not real happy with it. I mean, the energy's there, and I was talking to Lisa about that. The energy's there. It's going to do what I need it to do. I just, not using that soap before, or that kind of soap before, I was thinking it was going to end up like my last soap, which was a shea butter goat milk soap. And it didn't have hardly any smell until you added smell to it. It was a very light kind of soap smell. So everything I put into it, it just blew your nostrils up. And that's what I was kind of hoping. But I'm still going to use it. I made the ritual soap, and I ended up doing rose leaves, dried rose leaves, rosemary, the stuff I got at the farmer's market the other day. And I threw some lavender in there last minute for my ritual cleansing bar. And then for the other one, I made like a sinus opener bar. It's just straight glycerin soap and a whole bunch of peppermint leaf. And those of you that have peppermint leaf from Mountain Rose Herb, it will knock your socks off. It's good stuff. So I did that, and I think the next time I get a coupon, I'm gonna go get the shea butter goat milk soap that I had last time. And until I have enough room to do the cold process soap, or until I can convince my husband to make me some shelves again for cold processed stuff, I'm not going to be having that kind of soap right now. It's something I'm looking into because I find it fascinating, but I just don't have the space in a 2-bedroom apartment to keep so much stuff. And I'm already like somewhat bursting at the seams with some of the other stuff I've got. My coffee. But I did some work today, and I've been I kind of crashed like 11:30, 12, and I laid down on the couch and woke up at 1 to like 21 different messages. And that's cool because I put my phone on silent because I knew I was going to teeter off into Never Never Land, and that was the whole point. I got real tired, but I got up super early, and I've just kind of been running around all day. I haven't gotten to my bags that I want to make. I kept feeling like I was being pushed away from trying to do the cleanse. So I went ahead and just knocked that out. And now I know why. So I'm gonna revamp this situation. And I don't know how y'all feel about candles that are not what they say they are. And, you know, it might be my stupidity, because if you look at it, now you can't tell it was ever a white candle until you burn it. But I'm going to take this sucker out and bust it. That's how I deal with stuff. I mean, it's wasteful, but I feel like this was a negative thing. And I'm going to take it out and bust it. I've got 20 of these things in my house that I can reuse. I don't need this one. So it's going bye-bye. And I'm really irritated by that. So, because it doesn't, well, let me say this. If it does say, it's not in English. The only part in English is says, keep away from children, never leave a burning candle unattended. So, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get rid of that. I'm going to go outside and break it. I put a salt line, black and white salt at my front door. And because I can't get to my bedroom windows, here's the tricky part. I had to literally throw black salt and white salt in a somewhat straight line at my windows because I can't get to them. There's 2 huge bushes that kind of barricade our windows, which I like, but at the same time it makes it difficult to do certain stuff. I am, however, going to put salt in the window casings, black and white, and I'm going to do that. I haven't gotten that far yet because I need my son to clean his daggum room. So, anywho, 12 minutes of me babbling. I'm going to finish my coffee and go have a smoke and replan my cleansing. It's going to be a double cleanse day. This kind of day it is. And yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I got one more thing I need to make a video on, but I don't know if it will actually happen now or later. I have to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning to be at work by 7. So, I don't know. We'll see what happens tonight after dinner, because I don't know if they're coming over, if we're going over, or whatever's going on. Anyway, blessed be and double cleanse day.